Saphi Rose. I'm happy to be here, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, I'm happy to be here, and everything is beautiful. Everything's been going just amazing. Let me catch my breath. So, it's been a lot of talk going on. A lot of talk. My eye feel like it's stuck. Give me a second, y'all. I'm trying to see. Oh, I forgot to say, welcome back to Girl Yap live stream. I'm Saphi Rose. Welcome to my Shanae. When I forget to say Shanae, I'm like, what in the world am I doing? I'm trying to figure out why my thing is not popping up. Hmm, my thing is not popping up here. So you guys know we always have to work out some technical difficulties because this is a solo entrepreneurship right now. One day I will say I have a team and I have this producer helping me, or I'll say switch this camera and all these things. Right now, I honestly like being able to produce in home. Like I don't have to drive in Atlanta traffic. I don't have to worry about overhead. I don't have to, so much things that you have to put in play when you're actually producing in the studio. If the camera person gets sick, if this happens, and then this, and then that, and then that, and it's just like so much stress just to produce a show. But now here, I beat my face. I show up here happy as can be. It's not really, it's it's not really like a big, you know, struggle for me to do Girl Yap live stream. I enjoy it. It's fun to me. I look forward to it. So I love that. I think whatever you do and you wake up and you can't wait to do it, that's for you. When you feel ease when you do it, it's for you. When you feel like it's not even work, it's for you. When something feels overwhelming all the time and you feel so stressed and you get all this anxiety. The only thing I might feel away about is what I'm gonna wear. But I usually keep a blazer on and today is special. It's episode number 5 on the 5th of the month of April. Yeah, my spiritual number right now is number 5. It's number 5. I'm the fifth child. Everything is 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. So I'm sticking to that. That's my spiritual number. That's for me. Now, the topic that we're going to get in today is about fasting. What do you need to fast from? The reason why we are getting into fasting is because you have to do your steps of your action. You have to remove things out of your life, but then you really have to. Now we're in the process of the action phase, right? Where you have to fast. It's gonna be things that you have to fast from, whether it's TV, binge watching all those series on Netflix, ladies, girls, we have to relax on the Netflix series because you get sucked up into that and then you're wasting a lot of time not getting other things done in your life. So you have to prioritize things that you're going to do in your life first and then you can add the extra distractions later, right? So what are you fasting from? Is it TV? Is it PORN? Is it sex? Are you going to go abstinent? Are you going to fast from dating? Are you going to fast from certain foods? Are you going to fast from eating fast food? I know a lot of people have a food addiction in America. That is a big thing. And I feel like it's times that I've struggled with foods, honestly. And I'm like, why do I have to eat this? Why am I thinking about it? But then when I travel out the country, I don't even think about some of these things, which is so interesting to me because it's like, if I travel out the country, I don't think about certain foods. It don't come up into my mind. But when I'm in America, I'm in the US, I'm thinking about so much certain foods and it's like a craving on my tongue So it's like I need to fast from this. I can't have this, right? I don't want to have this. I want to be able to detach. If you have something in your life that you cannot detach from, and then when you don't have it, you may feel sad or you may have these weird cravings for it, everything like that. You may, I'm gonna say this with a warm heart, as always, you may have an addiction. A little. We can tweak it. We can work it out, but it is an addiction. So, excuse me. It's so much pollen. Like you have to be. That was not even a sneeze. It was more like a cough because the allergies, and I shoot by a window, so it's it can be like the pollen. I feel like it comes through the windows. I don't know how, but it does. I am in Metro Atlanta area, so it's like it's so much. It's so much, and I don't have my water currently. So what I wanted to get into, right, is the fasting. What are you gonna fast from? What are you gonna fast from today? Now, I meant to let you guys know what happened, what's been going on during my weekend. My weekend has been amazing. I actually finally went swimming in my community. We have three pools and it's nice and I love it. One of them has a waterfall. And I'm actually using my amenities. I use the gym. I use the pool. I use the outdoor to walk and do my 10K steps. Like I'm actually using my amenities. And the fact that I'm doing that, I feel like I'm getting my money's worth where I live. So prior to me finally moving in this area in Northeast, I learned that I just never really enjoyed my home or where I lived. I kind of just realized that my home wasn't curated for me to want to be there much. Like I didn't put that want to be here much into my home. So like I probably had a house, but I didn't really make it a home. I just made it like a passing thing. And it feels like right now I really want to make my space now just like more of my home and everything. And I literally seen some things, those ads that pop up on like Tumi, TikTok, and all those ads that pop up for Tumi. You see all these like house things that make your house just better in your home. Your house is just a home, whether it's an apartment, a condo, a townhouse, a home that you own or mortgage, however you want to call it. You want to make your where you live, where you lay your head, your safe haven, and you want to also be able to like just say this is my home. Like this is my home. Like I have this here. Like I don't really need to go out to enjoy. So I've been enjoying a lot of my home, and I'm still getting things together, like in my home. And I finally spent one whole month where I live. I'm so proud. Pat on the backs, pat on the backs. Like clap for me, cheers for me, because I spent a whole month at my house. I feel like I've always traveled every month, always was somewhere. And I finally spent a whole month here, so I'm so proud of that. And I want to see if I can spend 2 whole months and then 3 whole months. I'm home. And I've just been like working out, going to, working, going home, going to the grocery store, like just being a functional adult instability, being a functional adult instability. So my weekend has been great. I went swimming. I got my food. I got everything I need pretty much here. Only thing I don't have here is a beach, but we'll get to that one day where I live, where it's a beach again, and all these things, right? But for now, this has been a joy and has been such a blessing for me to be in a space where I'm just peaceful. I go from and to. I feel safe and I really, really enjoy that where I live now. Now, I really enjoy where I live now. Just, just it being safe, and as a black woman, safety is a priority for me because I know that I'm not really looking around for anyone to make sure I'm safe. I'm being honest with you guys here. So for me, making sure where I live and specifically in being intentional about what neighborhoods I choose to live in and communities I choose to frequent in and restaurants or activities I want to do. I just want to be safe, you know. It's certain events I don't even go to because I'm like, this is the crowd. No. Like my life is too valuable for me to be in certain environments. Like I'm just not that naive, or I'll say I'm not that reckless anymore. The mind has matured in understanding that I am valuable. I am an asset in not only in my life to the world. I I have to move as the asset. That's it. I'm not. I just don't want to be in certain spaces and things like that. It's just not for me. So I wanted to let you guys know that Safi Rose, I am building a Black women's wellness community in the metro Atlanta area of Gwinnett County. I'm so proud. I'm so excited. Our first event is Yapping Yoga, April 19th, right? Once you register, I'll put the registration link in the bio in the description. I'll put the registration link. You can also follow at Girl Yap Club for all information based on this event. This event, you must wear all purple. This is a all purple theme event, so have your purple on, girlies. I am so excited about this. I feel so good about this. And I mean to the point of it's not even about the numbers, it's about just doing it and creating it. Creating, like being the first, like being ahead, being the first to say that specifically this is the area that I want to do. This is what I'm going to do. This is the thing I'm going to do. And it's just natural for me to create. It's just ease. That's what I say, having this Black woman wellness community here, it's just with ease. It's no tug. And I've been meeting people. I mean, when I hit the trail, I meet people, people talk to me. It's just been so natural here, and the love and the support is so just wonderful in this metro Atlanta area that I'm like, I wish I would have moved here 2 years ago. Like, I do believe your life experiences is based off of where you live. If a place is not for you, or a city is not for you, or for a certain area is not for you, it can change, it can alter your greatness and the people that you meet in your life. So I believe that if you're somewhere and you feel like I, I don't really like this place. I'm not really meeting the people that I should meet. Maybe move to another side of town. It sometimes it's not about moving to a whole nother state or city. It's about moving to another side of town, something completely new. It can be an hour away. It can be 45 minutes north, 45 minutes west, 45 minutes east. It would change your whole view of certain like of a city. But I truly do believe that if you're from a place, you should live somewhere else for minimum at least 3 to 6 months to experience something different. That's just me, because being in a place that you're from, you get in the same cycle and it makes you comfortable. Being in a new place, it forces you to be uncomfortable, and it makes you have to meet new people, be a different person, be sometimes just a better person. And when I meet people, they say, "What is the best decision that you feel like you made, or what are some things that you enjoy that you like to do?" I said the best thing I did was move out of Miami-Dade County. Moving out of the county of Miami-Dade when I was young helped me. I moved out of Miami-Dade County when I was 18. So moving out of there, my first experience, even though I just went north 7 hours away, 8 hours away, I still lived in something completely different. I met different people. I met some great people too, like, and people that I would have never met if I would have never. And I met great people that was actually from Miami when I moved to when I moved to a whole nother side of the state, because we were concentrated. We all wanted something different, you know. So I'm so happy I made that move, because it, of course, it altered my life. Because imagine if I would have stayed in the same cycle, seeing the same people, in, all that same old things. So what I say is, change is necessary. Fasting is necessary. Fasting will change your body, your mind, your spirit, your aura, your life, your finances. Everything around you will change when you fast. So that's why this topic today is about fasting and making sure that you be able to detach yourself from things that is not that may not be the best for you. And fasting gives you a clear mind. The whole point of a reset is to be able to clear out all of that, all of everything that you're thinking and all the stuff. It's a reset. It's for your mind to start over, a fresh start. A reset is a fresh start, and fasting gives you that fresh start, that fresh mind, that fresh feel, that fresh body. Cleansing your spirit is necessary. So I am like, I'm just the yapping yoga event. Like, I'm it just warms my heart that when you have something and you create it and you bring it to life, imagination is important. That's why I tell you ladies to journal. Imagination is important. Imagination is why I'm sitting here talking to you. Imagination is why you have visionaries in this world. Imagination is why we have entrepreneurs. Imagination is why we have things that have been created and invented, and people have been inventing things in this world based on imagination. It's just, it's like, it's a art. It's a creativity that you may cannot even put in words. That you see something, you may draw it, you may write it, and you bring it to life. That is spiritual. That is beyond what you can see in physical form. This is something that people will say, "Oh, you're delusional," or "This is delusional." No, I imagine something, you draw it, you write it, you build it, and it comes to life. Like, that is just something that is, it's so great to me. That's why I love watching people that's inventors or founders of anything, because you thought of something, you imagined it, and you brought the vision to life. You created it, and then you shared it with others. You could have kept it for yourself. The first person that built a tripod, they could have kept the tripod to themselves and did content for them as easy as possible, and everybody else's life is challenging because they're trying to lift the phone and they're trying to lift the camera. And then they said, "You know what, I'm gonna give you a tripod, something that will hold the phone for you while you're chatting, while you're on your solo trips, while you're producing." Like, who invented the tripod? I gotta think about it. Who invented the tripod? Hmm, that's a good one. Let me look this up. Give me a second. Y'all know I love to search something. Who invented the tripod? I want to know that. Who invented the tripod. Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, this was the tripod was invented a long time ago. So here we go. The modern portable tripod stand featuring three hinged legs and a metal head was invented and first sold by British inventor Sir Francis Ronald in the late 1820s, when the concept of three-legged support had existed since ancient times. Chinese, Greek, and Roman tools. Ronalds developed a versatile, collapsible design essential for modern surveying and for photography. Oh, I need to swallow. Let me read that. This is what the Florida and Georgia education do. Let me read that again. The modern portable tripod stand featuring three hinged legs and a metal head was invented and first sold by British inventor Sir Francis Ronald. In the late 1820s, while the concept of a three-legged support has existed since ancient times, like Chinese, Greek, Roman, of course, African tools, they always leave Africa out. When the Greeks, when the Greek philosophers went and learned, and inventors went to go learn from Africans. So I don't know why they never put Africa in inventors in ancient times. However, Ronalds developed the versatile, collapsible design essential for modern surveying and photography. 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 every time when I was younger, I would pronounce photography as photography. Potato, potato. Are you in photography or are you in photography? I believe photography sounds better than photography. That's just me. That's just me. So the model tripod, what's going on? 80%. That's interesting. I thought the tripod came out. Oh, so what I'm thinking is that like the tripod it invented, it probably was heavier, heavy duty and everything, right? However, later on they made the tool lighter, more for like phones and lighter cameras and things of that nature. So the tripod has been exist. That's neat. A British man, Sir Francis. I want to know why they always had like Sir in their name, like Sir Francis, Sir Jacob. Like why? What was the what was the Sir? What was the what is the meaning behind the Sir? Did Sir just make your name more profound because you wasn't like a king or you didn't have a title, so you just call yourself Sir Francis or Sir Jacob the Third? Like, what is the Sir about? What is the essential meaning, and why do people put the Sir in there? So now, okay, Sir Francis, you invented. You know what? Even though they say a British man invented it, they like to say people invented things and then they leave out black people. So let me make sure it wasn't really a black man that invented this. That was his assistant or somebody that worked for him, and he got the credit because we've learned this so much things in history black people have created, and then they come back and say, oh, I mean, people have created or founded or found or the first ones to settle, and it was already black people on the land, or black people was the ones who already created this thing and they stole it from a black person. So let me find out if a black person created a tripod first. Who was the black man who, I always put man, it could have been a woman, who created tripod? Let me see. Okay, but okay, so here now we got some more history. Based on historical facts, the tripod was not invented by a single individual, but rather evolved over time, with early prominent three-legged stabilizing stands designed by British inventor Sir Francis Ronalds in the late 1820s. There is no evidence in the provided search that a black man invented the tripod. Okay. Significant tripods quickly became vital for photography, surveying, and filmmaking due to their stability. Design has been refined by over. Okay, evolution. Design has been refined by many over the last 2 centuries, but Sir Francis is known to be the first one. Um, tripod. Okay, but was he black though? Oh, it was a black man who invented the light. Oh, nice. A black man, a black American inventor known to be the first one to invent the light. Look at this. I'm learning. If it wasn't for a black person, a black man, we wouldn't even have light bulbs. We wouldn't even have light, y'all. This wouldn't even exist. This wouldn't even exist. So let me see here. Okay. So we got into that. So our prompt today, episode 5. Y'all know what it is. Episode 5. Episode 05. I don't really like how that 5 look, but we're gonna take it. Episode 05. This is your prompt, episode 5, right? The prompt today is gonna be, what are you fasting from? Wait, no, let's take that back. The prompt today is gonna be, what are your addictions? What do you feel like? Okay, we're gonna do it clear. What are your addictions? But when you say addictions, people think like people. The reason why I don't like to use the word addiction sometimes, because people think like the addictions only are based off of like drug use and things like that. Addictions can be your phone. Addictions can be food. Addictions can be people. You can be addicted to a person. You can't live without, sleep without, eat without, think about. That's why I don't like to listen to some of them love songs, them old love songs, because they say that they can't eat, sleep, think. Like that's a mental illness. If you can't sleep, eat, think without somebody, something is wrong. You can't function without a person. So, what are some things that you use frequently that you need to fast from? Let's use that example. What are some things that you overly use that you need to fast from? And how long will you be fasting? So, what are some things that you overly use that you would like to fast from? And how long would you be fasting? Now, me, as I look at it, I don't know if statistics shows this, but to me, if you can make it by day 5 into your week and continue, you can kind of break your fast. I mean, you can not break your fast. You can actually succeed at your fasting. Most people, to me, they mess up their fast or anything they're trying to succeed at day 4 or 5. Like going, they like, oh, it's a new year, I'm gonna go to the gym. By day 4 or 5, they're not at the gym. By day 4, they stop what they're doing by day 4 or 5. Let's look up statistics. We can look this up to see what day do people usually stop their new year resolution. Let's say that. What day people people usually stop their new year resolution? Because I know some of y'all new year resolution, y'all been stopped. Oh my God. Y'all, y'all, this is crazy. They have a name for this. Most people abandon their New Year's resolution by the second Friday of January, a, a date commonly known as Quitter's Day. Every day I learn something new. Every day I find out something new about what's going on in the world. This is me live pouring into myself mentally. Like I didn't even know this is a whole day It's called Quitters Day. Most people, by the second Friday of January, they already done gave up on their resolution journey and everything. It's called Quitters Day. January 7th is a whole holiday for quitters. It's a holiday for quitters. It's a it's a day for quitters. This is crazy. I didn't even know this. I'm always learning something new. Chaque jour, chaque jour. Every day I'm learning something new. Okay, let me see here. Wow. So they say most people abandon their New Year's resolution by the second Friday of January, a day commonly known as Quitters Day. Another frequently cited date is January 17th, often called Ditch New Year's Resolution Day, as mid-month brings a significant dip in motivation and adherence. The second Friday, half of people make resolutions by that day, and due to unrealistic goals, lack of planning, or fatigue, they quit. While mid-January is the peak, studies also show that up to 94% of adults give up on their resolutions by February. Wow. New year, new me. By the next Friday, it's a wrap. Let me see. I'm gonna put. I want to see what day do people usually quit like a new routine. Usually quit a new. No, they got the resolution. I don't want to put quit. They keep saying the 19 day. No, because I had seen something that they say by like day 5, within the first week, most people quit. And oh, now since we're here, this is for if you're trying to break a habit. A really this is a couple of different health organizations have this up, and they said that some people say it only takes 21 days to break a habit. You probably heard this before. However, they say it take anywhere between 1 to 65 days. It take anywhere between 1 to 65 days for people to break a habit. Generally speaking, some health professionals say it takes around 10 weeks to build a habit. I say, this is Saphi Rose. If you can make it past day 5, like I know people saying even day we can say day 15, day 5 or 15. You have two to me, you have two marks. Either you make it past day 5 or day 15. Those are the two marks. If you can make it past day 5 and then make it to day 15, I think you have a real chance of being successful at what you want to do. Fasting from day 5 and 15. Because day 3 is when you're gonna be like, but if you push to day 5, you're like day 5. Now you're about to be at the first week, which is 7. So to me, once you make it past day 5 and then you make it past day 15, you already beat out 90% of people that quit. So day 5 and day 15 to me is significant because even in some of my own struggles with certain things, once I make it past day 5, I'm like, oh, I could do this. Once I make it once I make it past day 15, I'm like, oh, I'm doing this, you know. Then once I make it past day 25, I'm like, I I really got this. Then once I get to, add the more days onto it, I'm like, okay, this is me. I got it. Like, so once you get past, and then when you get that past that 31 days, I don't even care whatever it was, once I passed the 31 days, I don't want no more. I don't care about it no more. Like, it don't even exist in my life. So that's why I said day 5, day 15, day 25 is significant. All the fives. 5, 15, 25 is so significant. Okay. Well, y'all, let's get into 1-800 Girl Yap. I'm going to give some advice. And actually, someone, I wish I could add. I gotta look. Yeah, I did say I'm gonna try to learn how to add things to my live. Someone commented on my page and they left for some advice for a. Did I even screenshot it? I don't even know. So basically, this is 1-800 Girl Yap is live. This was on Thread. So a young woman commented and said that I said that, as dear black woman, please stop picking up the phone for people who always call you with negative news, bad news, and things of that nature. Protect your peace. And someone commented in the comments and they asked me for advice. They commented and asked for advice. They said a woman said that I don't know her name. I don't have her at right now, but I don't know her age or anything. She just asked in the comments. She just said, hey, I have a friend that's constantly calling me. Every time she calls me, it's just negativity. She always makes me feel down and it's always the same stuff over and over and over. And how do I stop this? Like, how do I like basically navigate the situation? And as a woman, and then you're a young woman, as a woman, I'm a young woman too. So as a woman, I always say that before you start cutting people off, please at least have a conversation and address the issue. Because some people don't know that they are the Debbie Downers in your life, the people who always have negative news, the person that's never doing good, the person that's always have gossip and negativity to talk to you about. They don't know that they're the Debbie Downers in your life. So it's so important to have these conversations in your first step because I always believe that it's 3 steps, three to 5 steps of everything. But I'm cutting down a couple of steps because you said she's been doing this for years, so we gotta speed up cutting out some of the things that some of these steps. The number one step I gave the young woman was have a conversation, communicate, address the issue, have talk to the person and say, hey, I don't like I I when you do no when you do X, this is how Y, and I need Z. Can we come to Z? Like XYZ. I know y'all got you guys. I know you guys are smart, so you know your girl math. So XYZ, like we need to understand that X plus Y equals Z. Because you do this, I feel this, and this needs to be a solution. This needs to be, we need to resolve this issue. We need to get to something because this is bothering me and it's bothering the girl's spirit. Even when she commented, I can feel in the like her commenting that it was bothering her spirit. Like she sounded down. Like I could feel the energy through her typing. Like this girl feels down about this. She may not want to lose this friendship, which last week I talked to you guys about removing friends. Like, you're gonna have to lose, you're gonna have to drop dead weight. Sometimes the weight is everyone. You're gonna have to drop 700 pounds, 2,000 pounds of weight lifted off your shoulder. You're gonna have to, you have to be okay with being alone. That is the thing. We're gonna get into that probably another week or next week, but that's a whole different thing. So the first step I told her, have a conversation, address the situation. Second thing I told her was, if the girl calls you back, because you can address the situation and say, okay, I understand how you feel, or like that. Okay, I understand. I kind of like try to check on how I call you and things like that. But some people, the next time they call you, they do the same thing. Remember the habits we just talked about? How people don't break these habits and how they 3 days they what they do is 3 days they won't talk to you, and then they'll call you back with the same thing. So I said, second step two was, if this person calls you and continuously calls you about negativity and is a Debbie Downer and always have nasty things to say about people, let her know, I just spoke to you about, this, and you're doing it again. I'll talk to you later when you want to talk about something positive. However that interaction goes, your third step is just to completely remove access. You don't owe anyone anything after that. You have communicated with them. You have came to a solution. You wait for them. You got to give people grace to change now. Now, every time, like I said, you can. The second step is to talk to her about, hey, you're doing the behavior again. It depends how that goes, because if she feels offended and then feel whatever, you have to start removing access. Me, I say completely remove access. Other people, they say slowly remove access. But to me, I don't need poison in my life for no longer than it needs to be. When the poison is so, how do you say that? Like, when the poison is in your blood at this point, you you may lose your whole body. So you need to cut off the finger to save the body. So at this point, she got to go, because now on the phone is animosity. Now it's gonna be like she calling whoever she negative to with. Oh, she think you too good now. She can't even listen to her own friend talk about this. I can't even vent to my friend. I always tell people, please, for the love of God, you can go seek therapy, and that's okay. Seek therapy. What's wrong with therapy? I suggest therapy for everyone, even myself. Like, even myself, and I've been saying for a long time, like, I know that people want to avoid therapy because they're gonna be lying to their therapist. That's another thing. People will avoid therapy because they be lying. They're not gonna tell their therapist the truth. So lying to your therapist doesn't help you. People make it. That's why people be in therapy for 15 years and they don't have no progress really, because they mask everything in front of their therapist, and they go out and do the same thing. They gotta come back to therapy and talk about the same thing over and 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 over. And so for me, I'm always like, if you if you truly be honest with your therapist about your feelings, your actions, how it went, as much as possible, you will grow. But if you continuously lie to your therapist because you want to seem like you're not as bad as you are, or you don't need as much help and nothing is wrong with you, like, that's why them therapists be prescribing y'all all that medication, because y'all is delulu to the max. Like, I have my delusions, but trust me, I am self aware enough to know, like, girl, you need to get healthier. Girl, you need to get on your stuff you're procrastinating. Girl, you need to end that relationship. That person ain't good for you. Girl, you need to find better friends, or you need to spend some time alone because you ain't understanding your self worth and your value around people. Girl, you need to make sure you speak less in certain environments so you can listen more, so you can intake and you can educate, so you can move better next time. Like, these are conversations that I have with myself. So I believe that when you have that conversation with yourself and someone is poisoned, you must remove the poison. You cannot poison your body to make somebody else feel comfortable. You cannot keep your body poisoned and let the poison go through your whole body just to make somebody else feel comfortable. A friend is not that important. Nobody is more important to me. Nobody is more important than your mind. If you're about to lose your mind just to be around this person, they hold no value. You can end it. It's not like they're benefiting your life in any way. So that was her when I answered, and then she was like, girl, you made me feel crazy or whatever. And she was like, you answered that quick, like, but she's like, you that was a good response. And then she told me that she ended up subscribing to my channel, and she did subscribe. So girl, if you watching, hey girl, hey. It's your girl, Saphi Rose. Yes, so but I let her know that I do have a podcast where I do give advice to women about things, because it's not only my advice that you need to take. I'm not saying that you have to take my advice. I'm just saying that I'm going to give you what I can wholeheartedly with a warm heart because I needed someone to give that to me at times and I didn't have it. So I'm here in this sisterhood and this womanhood, building this community for me, for us to be able to have conversations. I want to be able to have and sit on panels with my community. You guys are in the audience and you guys are able to ask live questions, a live Q&A. Ask me this live. You come up live and somebody asks you something. If you're a therapist and you're a psychologist, this is important to me. Like, because I see what's happening in our community. I see Black women suffering every day in friendships and relationships, toxic family members, and they don't say anything because they don't want to be judged or they don't have anyone. They just don't have anyone to talk to. We all need someone to talk to, no matter how much I can spend time alone. Because I'll be like, oh, I'm good, I'm okay. I still have someone I can talk to. Let's be clear. And the people that I talk to, and the person that I do talk to, their spirituality and their aura is clean and is high. They're not biased when it comes to things. They're not anything. They listen to me. They don't just respond just to hear themselves. They literally listen to me, take it all in. Like everybody needs that person. I'm not gonna even tell y'all who my person is, but everybody needs that person that they can talk to about things. And a therapist as well, if you need that too. So thank you. I forgot. I don't have her ad name. I would love to put it, but I don't have her ad name. Thank you for asking me the question because at the end of the day, we all in this to navigate this world together. God didn't put multiple people on earth just for you not to have anyone to communicate with. That's what society wants. That's not what God wants. We're supposed to be able to meet people in person, have conversations. We're supposed to have disagreements and be able to move forward and still love with no ill intent, with no grudge. But because of everything that conditions our minds, we hold on to so much things that we don't need to, like friends that are not good for us. That's a poisonous friendship. Fast from that. Fast from that friendship. Let me tell you that. If you're watching this, fast from the friendship. That's needed. Fast from the friendship. Okay, guys. Look, 1-800 Girl Yap is my favorite segment of the show where we talk about things and ask me questions, I give you advice, you give me life scenarios, and I give you guys advice. So make sure you DM me. At this point, you can comment in my comment section. I guess comment sections work too. So DM me, send me a voice, or leave a comment, and I'll make sure I respond to you as best as possible. And I'll also bring it on the show. If you want to remain anonymous, you can. So make sure you DM me or leave a voice if you want to remain anonymous in my DMs privately. But if you're okay with a live discussion because somebody else may be going through the same thing, make sure you leave a comment. 1-800 Girl Yacht on my socials. Okay, everything is on my socials. Thank you. So we are going to get into the jam of the week. What are we listening to? Now, I'll be honest with you. I don't know if this is my jam of the week last week. I don't remember my jam of the week last week. But this week, my jam is Through the Wire. It's a sample from Through the Fire, Shaka Khan by Kanye West. And let me tell you, both of them, both of the songs I've been listening to, Shaka Khan version and Kanye version, and the songs is hitting every time. I love these two songs. Like this week, it even gave me like a fuel. Listening to Through the Fire gave me a fuel that I didn't even know I needed. It's just I was like, through the fire, through the Then I was like, through the wire, through the I rather risk when they say I rather I'd rather risk it all. That risk it all is something that I can align with. The I can I can feel in my spirit when they say in the song, I'd rather risk it all through the fire, through the that song is the risk it all part and through the fire to me is everything. The reason why that song means everything to me and the significance of the song, and I can relate to the song, and I can align with it, is because through everything you go through everything I've been through everything we go through, you go through the fire. Once you make it to the other side, once you make it to the other side of fasting, once you make it to the other side of removing all those people out your life that is not supposed to be there, once you make it to the other side of you not holding yourself back, it's so beautiful. It's greatness. It's greatness. Like it's greatness. And I can feel the greatness. Like I'm in the journey of the greatness. Like I love that song. So that's been my jam of the week, bop of the week. That's my jam bop of the week. Through the fire, through the wire. Shaka and Kanye West. Thank you, Shaka. Thank you, Kanye. That's just chef's kiss. Okay, y'all let me know in the comments what you guys are listening to this week. What has been a song that resonate with you, relate with you. And now it's time to Woman Fest. Woman Fest. Woman festing, woman festing, woman festing, woman festing. So, what are we woman festing this week? I know what I'm woman festing. I'm woman festing a successful yapping yoga. I want women to show up in their purple. I want us to be able to start building community, have conversations, go on our wellness journeys, wellness lifestyles, just become healthier people and being able to have black women near us in support of us where I'm located. Like this is what I want manifesting. Just a great black women's wellness community. Like I feel it. I feel like God sent me to do it. So I'm gonna do it. Like that's what I'm manifesting. It's gonna be a great event. And yes, the event is like in 2 weeks. Technically, it's April 19th, Yapping Yoga in Gwinnett. Make sure you guys click the registration link down below. Down below. And yes, this is something that is long overdue. You know, my imaginations are coming to life. Everything is coming to life. So make sure you guys come out, connect, like meet people that want to do what you want to do. It's okay to get new friends. It's okay to have new relationships, new connections, new collabs. Like it's women. It's. I don't know if you guys ever heard about these women. They built a law firm and they met on the internet. They built a whole law firm. Like ladies, please stop letting people that's been in your life for a long time stop you from meeting new people that can help elevate. Like you guys can elevate each other, elevate together. Like make sure you network and you create the real connections that can help elevate your life. You shouldn't just have friends that is just stagnant. You shouldn't have people in your life that is just stagnant only. You need to make new connections. So make sure you guys come out too. Yapping Yoga April 19th in Gwinnett in Metro Atlanta area. Make sure you guys come out. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful event. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to meet all my black sisters. I'm so excited. You know, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting. And I know you guys like the replay. Last week replay, whatever happened, it happened. This week replay, I'll make sure it's up and running so you guys can watch back. I'm going to start sending the lives to people as well because people forget, we all have things happening in our life and it makes us forget what's going on. However, I'll do the extraness. I'll extend myself and make sure I send it to you guys' emails or your DMs. So be on the lookout for that. Yap and Yoga, April 19th, hosted by yours truly, the founder, Saphi Rose. Every Black woman in Gwinnett, I need you to be there. I need you to come build community with a positive attitude. I want you to bring your mat and your open heart with a positive attitude. This is going to be a beautiful Black Women's Wellness event. I am so, 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 so excited about this. Trust me, I'm so, so excited about this event. I'm already thankful and grateful for it, just for the idea of it. And I want to see all you beautiful faces, so make sure you guys come out. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting Girl Yacht. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And you know what to do. Hype this video. Hype me up. Hype me up, hype me up, hype me up. And use your hype. I know you only get 3, but use 1 on me and 2 on other Black creators to help our channels get recognition and put us in the algorithms. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm Saphi Rose, and this has been another Girl Yap live stream. Bye. Ciao. Wait. Can I get out of this? I'm stuck in my chair. And you guys know how this goes. I get up. I don't want you guys to see everything. I get up and I have to